Five alleged members of organized crime were left dead after an armed clash in Nuevo León during a security operation. The confrontation pitted gunmen against state forces and erupted in the municipal seat. In Rayones, a mountainous municipality in the south of the state, people no longer speak of isolated incidents. The rugged terrain and dirt roads that connect different regions have turned it into a common transit route for criminal groups, and that corridor status has pushed violence into a routine that alarms residents. Locals themselves warn that the security crisis has deepened and that the official responses look too small compared to what is happening in the area. For that reason, after the shooting reported on Wednesday, March 4th, state authorities ordered a surveillance scheme to prevent the armed group from returning or regrouping. Patrol and uniformed presence was increased on key streets, although in town the perception remains that what has been deployed is not enough to stop the advance of drug trafficking. The tensest point was concentrated in the heart of the municipality, the main square in front of the government building and the church. That location, about 130 kilometers from Monterrey, became the scene of a firefight that shook the community in the middle of the night. According to accounts gathered from residents, everything was triggered around 3 a.m. At that time, an alert came in about armed men prowling the area, and an operation was activated to capture them, amid suspicions they were hitmen from a criminal cell. Elements from the intelligence division of Fuerza Civil responded to the site. Within minutes, they located the suspects, but the attempt to secure them turned into open gunfire. The subjects, trying to avoid being detained, fired first with high-powered rifles at the officers. The response was immediate. The public security personnel returned fire, and the exchange continued for several minutes, right in the central sector of the town. Neighbors said the blasts from heavy-caliber weapons jolted them awake and echoed very close to their homes, as if the fight had erupted just around the corner. Once the shooting stopped, Fuerza Civil reported that it had regained control and neutralized the criminal cell. At the scene, 5 bodies were found, preliminarily identified as members of a cartel. Authorities also seized long guns and tactical gear that, according to officials, had been used during the clash. So far, it has not been reported which organization the dead men belonged to, nor how many hitmen managed to escape the scene. The only confirmed detail in the immediate assessment is that none of the security personnel were injured during the operation.